Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to what is another edition here of the Brilliantly Dumb Show. We are back at it again. Different type of episode here today, fellas. Today we're going to be doing a recap. Today,
What's this guy laughing at? Joe? Guy's got the giggles today, Joseph.
Guy's unbelievable, man.
Isn't he though? He really is. He
I
really
love.
is.
No, I would say we're going to do a little bit differently here today, folks. We're going to be doing a recap. We had Ticket and Bone compile what is the best moments of the Brilliantly Dumb Show, which I think, I mean, it might be our only year doing the show together, but our best year doing the show together. We've been doing the show 2 years together.
I think a little more, Bob. I think like 3 years. Yeah.
3 years.
So
We started. I can tell you that
2020.
2020 because
So 4 years.
Jerry left for Barstool 2020. Bob
Yeah.
had me on to do the prize pick stuff, and then we
Correct.
rolled Joe right in I think right as the new year 2021. So 3 years.
It started with settlement between me and Michael about something and then I started making picks. Remember I had the DK Metcalf,
Everything. DK Metcalf.
Antonio, I had Antonio Brown. I had like a streak of 3 weeks.
Antonio Brown, talk about a guy who fucking fell off the face of the earth.
Didn't Cutty didn't he start off by fading your pick, Mikey?
No, he had Metcalf. He had Metcalf,
like
and I said it
Metcalf.
wasn't. I said I didn't like it, and it hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I was like, why don't you like Metcalf? He's like, well, Tyler Lockett's more likely to have a big game. And then Metcalf had like a monster, 2-touchdown, 150-yard game.
I'd have to check the box score on that, but I know he had a good game. The pick definitely hit. There's no question about that. And the rest is history. Now we're here, and everything starts with an argument usually between Joe and I, but not today. Not today. I want to know why Bob's got the giggles. That's what I want.
I'm just laughing at my outfit, I guess. I don't know.
Is that what it is, you think, Joe?
Yeah, it is. It is. It's always something with me.
No,
I
it's
know
not. That's not true. That is
and
absolutely not true.
I feel like I'm somewhat refined today. I'm going golfing later.
Joe, you look great. It's very festive. It really is. But that's not why I was.
You're gonna miss the final. You're gonna miss the final NFL Sunday slate, Joe.
Yeah, I'm in LA once, man. I haven't been back for a year.
I'm playing with him, Mikey. I'm missing it too. I know
playing together.
Yeah, fantasy football's over. You don't know who's
not for me. It's not.
Weekend.
I got one mission today. Beat Frankenheimer. That's it. Not Frankenheimer. The Nantucket native. I'm sorry. The Nantucket native. No disrespect.
We're actually golfing with Frankenheimer.
No disrespect to Fez. No disrespect to the Fez man. No disrespect. That was a slip. It was a Freudian slip. It could happen. It could happen.
That went awry.
This guy, he might backdoor me, Bob. You never know.
Tua's not playing, I don't think.
Yo,
he's not. I dropped Tua last week.
Fez, he's gonna be so pissed. He said,
I got
one.
Yeah, that's a mistake. That's on me. Fez, no. I mean, Jamie knows. I'm a big fan of the Nantucket native.
By the way, Fezzy fading himself and reverse jinxing after the first game is so on brand for Showtime.
What a total prick.
You had one player go off. I don't know who it was. It was
I had Kelsey and Mahomes.
Oh, yeah. But then he was like, it's over. Congratulations.
Jamar Chase did well, but then James Conner fucked me last night.
He said, I got one thing on my mind. That's
beating Frankenheimer. That's tough.
Frankenheimer always finds a way to make his way into the podcast.
That's what I'm saying, though. He's mentioned so much in this podcast. I just feel like it just is. He's always on the back burner.
We're actually playing golf with him today.
See, there you go. That's what I mean. You might want to call him and get his pick of the day. He could be hot.
In Mikey's defense, Jamie's Showtime's last name, the Nantucket native's last name is Featherston. So Featherston and Frankenheimer,
very two bizarre last names, by the way. Very bizarre last names. So I mean, if we're gonna call a spade, anybody could make that Freudian slip. But anyway, yeah.
Oh man, so we are gonna recap what's gonna be on here. It's so much Joe stuff, which. Look, that's the straw that stirs the drink. I figured that's the way that it would be, but they kind of have at least given us the topics. We have not heard it yet. I'm very excited to hear it. I think, this is releasing New Year's Eve, so it's a nice way for people to kind of recap the year. It's fun. But before anything, whether you're starting your New Year's resolutions now or starting on the 1st, make sure you do it the right way, and that's with the fine folks over at AG1. AG1 is one of the easiest things you can do for your health. AG1 helps you get closer every single day to your goals, supporting energy, digestive regularity, immune support, and even a healthy mood. AG1 will help you be ready to take on what 2025 has in store for you. There is no better time to take control of your health. So this new year, try AG1 for yourself. It's the perfect time to start a new healthy habit, and that's why we have partnered with AG1 for so long. I drink the green drink that you see me drinking on the show, and AG1 is offering new subscribers a free $76 gift when you sign up. You'll get a welcome kit, a bottle of D3K2, and 5 free travel packs in your first box. So make sure to check out drinkag1.com/dumb to get this offer. That's drinkag1.com/dumb to start your new year on a healthier note. Fellas, really was. I mean, I think more so than ever, we really caught our groove on the podcast, just like the flow of things. I always said when the day comes when Bob to Sports is done, I think I'll do the Burnley Dumb Show till I'm 85 years old.
Yeah, I'd love to make it to 85, but yeah, that would be great.
It's like that movie Grumpy Old Men, right? Like that'll be just us just on the pod. We'll be selling every week.
It'll only get more cynical. It'll only get more cancel culture probably focused. I mean, by the time Joe is like me and Joe giving takes at 70 years old, I mean, that's just going to be really bad for everybody.
Bro, but, I mean, we're almost 40, Mikey. We're almost 40.
I know.
When the hell did life pass us by, dude?
Goes by in a blink, dude.
Life goes fast, man.
I can't believe we're about ready to celebrate a new year, like 2025. 2024 to me just like flew by. Like there was a lot of shit that happened this year. I got married. I moved to a new state, like across the country. Like lots of shit happened. It was a big year, but it went by like in a blink of an eye, man.
Yeah, I look at my kids now, and I'm like, I look at my wife was walking with Dominic the other night we were away, and she was walking with him like on the sidewalk, and they're walking hand in hand, and I'm looking, and I'm like, he's like half her size. He's up to like her like mid back. He's so big, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck?
G-Baby looks like a little princess too.
She's getting so big too, man, and she's talking so much and just doing her own thing now. Her personality. It's just people with kids. I mean, you get it. I mean, it's crazy. It's just crazy how fast it goes. They were babies and then they're not babies.
Mike, you want to go to Tampa next week?
Sure.
All right, so Ticket and Bone sent this over, and again, just a lot of good stuff. Again, I'm pumped to see it like right out of the gate. The 2018 Canadian Barber of the Year.
I mean, I got to tell you, when he sent it over, I thought there was going to be an eclectic mix of like all of us.
All Joe.
And it's like 95% of me, which makes me feel like maybe I'm just a walking sideshow. I don't know.
I mean, there's some really.
I mean, you're unique, man. You're very unique. There's nobody like you in the world.
That's one of Mikey's original words to describe me: unique.
Unique,
yes.
Which is not necessarily a good thing.
Well, it's not a bad thing.
Unique could be strange.
There is a Mikey thing here. The Wendy's 50 Nugget Challenge was amazing.
Oh yeah, well, good to see someone else made the cut. Yeah, I got just bamboozled into this thing.
The Reese's Pieces debacle that was probably, I don't want to say that was my favorite, but that was great.
Mikey went nuts.
Oh yeah, he did.
He went fucking nuts.
Fuck up, he did. What are you talking about? You were like, whoa.
Hey,
Bob likes to like play conductor.
Hey, Mike, you just worry about Frankenheimer, okay?
Oh yeah, I already fucking got quite the team there on his fantasy.
Josh, I already know Josh Allen's gonna get like 50 fantasy points.
Oh, he's gonna
Jets. He's gonna dunk on.
But they don't even need to win though.
I will say
they don't. They don't. So I don't know.
I always say that fantasy football really is so much luck. Mikey's very good at fantasy football. Every year he's in it. Every single year, and nobody wanted it more than me. I rooted hard, man.
You came close.
Literally not.
Semis were very close. The semifinals were close.
Yeah. I couldn't bet against my guys. I think that's what Joe was going to say. I got very into it,
which is hysterical because we would have bets sometimes much bigger than fantasy, and this guy would be like, "Oh, And I'd be like, what? He's like, I've got that defense.
Yeah.
Because it's about, that league's about pride. You
It
really,
is.
really want.
Bragging rights.
The fact that
Yeah.
Perez came last too is tremendous.
Yeah, it's great. That's really good for
It's good for
content purposes. Very good.
Bob
I
is gonna
mean-
be there, lock, stock, and barrel, dude, with that camera. Just
Yeah,
ready
I
to
hope
roll.
if he does it in Jupiter, that'll be great because I'll get a front row seat. I'll come join him. I mean, just
He's
to
been
go watch
grinding
it.
too. This is really, I hope this doesn't throw him off track because he's been grinding.
Yeah, we got to let him do it at his pace. I mean, we'll see how that all goes. We definitely got to let it do it at his pace. So I don't want to,
It'll be a
mess
cheat day.
anything. Yeah, I don't want to mess anything up too much. But yeah, I hope people enjoy the list. We are going to do a quick buy or sell before we get into it. One of it all-time highlights too here. If Cutsy joining the pot on the toilet, the Dash Damar AI debacle was one of the one of the funniest things.
Bob, are we not going to talk about what happened this week quickly?
What?
Michael's Christmas gift?
Oh my God.
I
dude,
mean, we're not
that
going to
was
talk about that.
Yeah, so Cutsy got Mikey a Jim McMahon cameo. Now, when Cutsy told me that he was getting a Jim McMahon cameo, I thought for some reason I was thinking of Vince McMahon's son that Mikey had met.
Shane?
Yes.
Shane.
So I said to Cutsy, I was like, I think it's a great idea. I think I love it. Turns out it was Jim McMahon from the Bears. But Joe sends in the Jim McMahon cameo. Mikey kind of just buried him to where Mikey just texted back. He's like, well, Mikey just texted back. He's like, Joe, I know him on a personal level.
No, he said, I got him in my phone. I've got his phone number.
Yeah.
Personally,
Yeah, I do.
We're talking about the biggest waste of money I've ever spent, man. I wanted to do something personalized for this guy, and I just got bamboozled, man. I thought he did a pretty good job. Kudos to Jim.
I'll be honest, I didn't expect it. It was a total curveball because if you recall, 2 weeks prior, you had texted me asking me for my shoe size.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
So I thought I was getting a pair of shoes, Bob. I was
Yeah,
like,
but
you know
the
what?
thing-
Probably
the
gonna
thing
get a
was,
nice pair of shoes out of this.
I was gonna get you shoes customized that said Beardown on it, like Jordan 1s. But the problem is that to customize and send it, it would have taken like 2 weeks to ship, maybe
Right.
longer. So
Right.
you would have been getting your Christmas gift like,
I mean, I got nothing but time, Joe.
I
Rumor
just
has it for my birthday, He's getting me a Diego Pavia cameo.
No, that's I just figured that I would get roasted.
Joe, I'm kidding. You didn't know. You probably couldn't have known that. So I mean, there's no way you would have known that.
I mean, the heart
totally
was in the
fine.
right place. But
The heart
Mikey,
was in the right place.
I think you hated the gift. I mean, I think it really. I think you.
No, I mean, I don't hate the gift, but it's like, no, I don't hate the gift. That's not accurate.
It was supposed to be something personalized,
Right.
And something that we could share together, like as a joke and funny. Like where I threw in the pod, which he mentioned that the Bears have a better chance of winning the Super Bowl than Mikey winning another top 5. I tried to make it fun.
Play it.
Hey there, Mikey. Jim McMahon here. And rumor has it that you're a die-hard Bears fan. Yeah, I know that's caused you a lot of pain and misery over the years. But don't worry, things are going to be okay. And in fact, your buddy Joey Coldcuts thinks the Bears have a better chance of winning the Super Bowl than you do of winning another top 5 in your pod. So again, stop your worrying, have a great 2025, and bear down.
It was excellent. I mean, it was great. And then I actually messaged Jim and I was like, my guy Cutsy sent this to me, not knowing that you knew me already. And he was just laughing hysterically. So I was like, now
by the way, he charged a pretty penny, man.
What did he charge, D-man?
Oh, well, no, I'm not going to go into it.
What did he charge?
Let me tell you this much.
Joe's
It was
the
more
king
than the
of saying how
personalized
expensive
shoes.
things are without putting the price tag
No,
on
I'm just saying that.
But he'll hint at it, but he's not going to give you the price.
It was more than the Jordan 1s customized. I can tell you that much.
I love Jordan 1s too, Joe, man.
I know. That's why I was
all
going to
right,
give them
that's
to you. But I thought if I got them to you like mid-January or late January, there was going to come up on the pod. This guy's Christmas gift comes in a month late. I was going to get absolutely swindled.
No.
Yeah, it's so funny though. I was thinking it was gonna be Shane McMahon. So when I saw Jim McMahon,
I was like, "Who is this?"
I was like, "Who the
Bob just
fuck
messaged me
is
like
this
personally,
clown?"
like, "Ha ha ha ha." Like,
Yeah.
Shane McMahon.
I said,
yeah, that
I
would have been.
said, who the fuck is this guy? I thought it was gonna be.
He's a legend.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, I got his jersey hangs right there. That's the Jim
Yeah.
McMahon right there.
Good thing I didn't get him the
personalized.
jersey, Bob.
Yeah, no, that was a personalized job too. Real nice
Like,
job.
it is very Mikey though to say. I thought he said
I've got
I
his
know
phone
him.
number.
He said I thought something. I know him personally.
Yeah,
or
he
on
said I
his
know him
birthday.
personally. I got his number.
I mean, I do. I know his son. I mean, like it's yeah. Yeah. That's all right. That's all right.
So what are you gonna do with it, Mikey?
Next Christmas is
no.
Urlacher. Huh?
But I actually didn't do Urlacher because I knew you knew him personally.
Yes, no, I'm breaking Joe's balls. So what am I going to do with it, Bob? I'm going to keep it in my phone. What am I going to do with it? What do you do with a cameo? You know, what do you do?
Hey, you know what? It's gonna show up on the Brilliantly Dumb show. It's
That's
coming.
it.
Yeah,
It's good
yeah.
content. It's good
It'll live on
content.
forever. That's correct.
It will. It
And
will.
the
I
art
feel
is
like
a-
I gotta get Mikey a hell of a birthday gift now, man.
Well,
Fuck.
but Joe, you spent a lot of money on that thing. How much are you
It's
gonna
a pretty
spend?
penny it cost. A
Yeah.
pretty penny. You could put a price on a pretty penny. Whatever a pretty penny is, a pretty penny is.
It was more than a few shekels. Let's just put it that
There
way.
you go. That's another category. Now, pretty pennies here, more than a few shekels is up here. You know,
A shekel goes a long way.
is all the way up there. So we have the measuring stick of how far up we're going. But
Let's do a quick buy or sell before we go into the montage.
Jeez, man.
I'll buy. Shout out to Mikey. I think I might have bought it years ago. I'll buy it every single year after the Seven Fishes dinner that the
Wow.
Mikey family does. And I see, not even just Mikey across the board on the internet, a lot of Italian people doing the Seven Fishes dinner. I want to get invited to one of those.
come next year, Bob. The invitation's open. You come
Wow.
next year. Invites on the
really-
table, dog.
I'm all in on that.
Those
What a
lobsters
fun-
were monstrous.
Wow. And he shout out Jim. Did Cousins Maine get those lobsters?
No, I go to a place local because I pick them up live the morning of. Like they're alive the morning of Christmas Eve. So he wouldn't be able to do that. I mean, I don't think he'd be able to.
Look pretty cool. Let's head
Don't
over.
put it by Jimmy.
Nah, he's good people.
Let's head over to Joey D for this buy or sell.
I'm gonna buy this week. Actually, I don't know if it's a buy or a sell. I guess it's a sell. I'm gonna sell turkey on Christmas Day. I think you already got it in such close succession with Thanksgiving to run it back, for Christmas. I'm just, we didn't do. Why are you guys laughing? I didn't do turkey this year for Christmas. I didn't. We did roast lamb, 2 different variations of lamb, and we did chicken cutlets, which were tremendous with homemade ravioli and everything else. We still did all the mashed potatoes and all that stuff, but just no turkey. I
did a lasagna and ham, and it was
Oh yeah. So I
Real
know a lot of people
Real
go back to back. They go the double down with Thanksgiving, and then they do Christmas with the turkey again. I think turkey belongs for Thanksgiving. And you know what? You can mix it up a little bit for Christmas Day. You can have a little fun with it. Mikey, you did ham.
the
We did
spiral ham
lamb.
is a good play.
Yeah, it's a great play.
It's better. It's better than turkey for sure.
And the turkey is it's a whole process to make it too. I think they, not that I'm cooking, Christmas dinner, but I'm saying for the wives out there,
I
it
don't
makes it a little
cook,
easier.
dog.
I really don't cook.
One of the
man. I
best
don't.
tweets of the whole year. That was well, Joe. You could stay healthy by cooking your own meals. I
Yeah,
don't
so
cook.
what are we doing?
I
here?
don't cook, dog.
Yeah, no, sure don't.
That was the best. What a clapback that was.
could've
So
done
yeah,
it.
I'm selling the double down, the back-to-back turkey dinners from Thanksgiving and Christmas. Just keep it to Thanksgiving. That's where it belongs. No need to run it back.
You selling the double down, Mikey V? What do you got?
I gotta sell this week, Bob. These have been around a very long time. We've seen them, and to do this to your car, I just feel like is just the most.
Oh, I know.
It's just bizarre. I just like
Antlers.
maybe one thing. No, it's not that. The bumper sticker. I think that the bumper sticker is like. I still see every once in a while. I see like a car and it'll have like 10 bumper stickers on it. And I'm just thinking like, this car climbed Mount fucking Washington. My daughter is an honor roll student at
That's a nice
Jefferson Middle School. Like it's
Baby
just,
on board.
some of the fucking bumper stickers are just so they show your political alliance, which by the way is
Crazy.
the dumbest fucking thing you can ever do.
Crazy. Yeah,
Because if some
crazy.
fucking maniac sees it and really hates the fucking person, they'll just fucking key your car. It's just it's an open invitation for problems, I feel like, and nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit about any of your bumper stickers. Nobody. I can't believe people still put them on the cars. I think it's fucking stupid. I really do.
Joey Diaz.
What is your thoughts on stickers on your laptop?
I don't have any on my laptop. I mean,
A lot of people do.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Now, do you have stickers?
Guilty as charged. Yeah, Breezy,
feel
have
like
a day.
I feel like that, like, because the laptop maybe like for somebody like Bob, who's in content creation, right? And your laptop is maybe visible on a lot of the pods that you do or shows that you do, and you're doing a little brand messaging on it. I don't see, but on the car is like, it's a car. Like, you're supposed to keep, like, I don't know, like, the car to me is like, I like taking it to the car wash every other week. I like taking care of it. I want it to look, when the car comes off the lot, when I first buy it, that's the way I want it to look when I give it back. You know what I mean? I don't want to, the only thing that I'll do to my car is tint it. That's the only thing I'll do to my car that, like, is an alteration to the car. I'm not big into car alterations. I'm not big into, like, these guys who drive around in the Hondas with, like, the extra loud mufflers that they put on
I
them.
hate that.
You know, like,
I hate
I mean,
Or
so
the
maybe I'm not
underglow.
selling. Yeah, I'm not going to sell car alterations, but the bumper sticker in particular. I mean, I saw one the other day, just the most outrageous shit on this car. Like, it was some of the bumper stickers are nuts. Like, these people are nuts. You know, I don't know. It was like, I love getting, I swear to God, there was a car with a bumper sticker. I love getting bukkakied on the bumper sticker. Like, what are, like, how fucking insane could you possibly
I would
be?
think somebody put that on the back as a prank to somebody.
Maybe they did, but I would be going to the body shop and having it removed the next fucking
The
day.
problem too, when you take the stickers off, they have the residue that sticks on the car.
It's got to get removed like right away, or
By
you're
the way,
fucked.
you're right about the political affiliation, because
Oh,
if you put up, you're just leaving yourself out there to get your car key.
nuts.
You know,
Nuts.
yeah.
Especially today's day and age where these people, either side of the spectrum, they fucking hate the other candidate. They hate the other party. Like, you're just begging for an issue. I mean, even the people that put the flags out in front of their house, I just think it's a dangerous thing to do, especially, you know, there's just too many fucking crazy people out there. I don't get that. I just would never do that. But the bumper sticker in particular, hard sell on bumper stickers. It's madness to me.
Would you agree with that, D-Man? You think there's a lot of crazies out there?
Oh, there's a lot of wingbats, man. A lot of fucking crazy people.
I agree. Well, here's the deal, fellas. I'll tell you this. I am very excited to get into this montage. And again, a big shout out to Ticket and Bone. I think it was more Bone because we haven't seen Ticket in.
This guy has been nowhere to be found, man.
It's really, he's just gone. We haven't seen him, dude. I don't know if he's touched the Brilliantly Dumb show in a long time, dude.
You know what? It's funny because, like, I feel like Jet, like, once Jet freed himself of Brilliantly Dumb show, he never looked back. It feels like Ticket's the same way, man.
Wow.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just feels like once these guys are done with this show, it's like.
Well, we always say the Brilliantly Dumb show is like a farm system that leads into Bob Does Sports. Like, Jet went from the Brilliantly Dumb show to Bob Does
producer realm.
Yeah, Ticket went to Brilliantly Dumb show to Bob Does Sports.
Now Bone did.
Bone's in AAA Wilkes-Barre right now.
No, and now for the Virginia Flying Squirrels.
Now he's with Bob Does Sports too.
Bone's there, man. He's what a find that was. Twitter, man. That's fucking wild.
That's a Mikey V find.
Yeah, I love Bone.
When Bone ever moves on from the Brilliantly Dumb show, I know who should take the helm.
Anderson?
No, oh yeah, actually, Anderson's
great. Yeah,
you know who would be another good candidate?
Who?
Because Anderson would be my first pick.
I got him working on a montage, by the way.
He's unbelievable. But you know who would be good is if Anderson is not able to do it, but he would be Cutsy's burner, would be a real solid little
fight. Oh yeah, I blocked Cutsy's burner, dog.
You blocked him?
Yeah, I couldn't handle it anymore.
Why?
Dog.
What did he do?
He was chirping me all the time, man. It was driving me crazy. You know what? 2025, I'm gonna unblock him.
You should unblock him.
Yeah,
He's a friend of the program.
Mikey's quick to that block button.
You
know what? I honestly feel. Let's talk about the block button for a second. I feel as though the block button is like
a good old block.
Yeah, because you know why? It's like, it's better than going back and forth. I just feel like it's better than going back and forth and doing that, because if people really get crazy with some of the stuff they say, I think it's just so much easier to just hit the button, move on, be done with it, no harm, no foul. And
Yeah, but I like to give people a few chances before I
know you
go
do.
ahead and
I know you do.
just block their ass.
You
know?
also like to give a little.
Yeah, well, you know what? I feel like someone would rather get a little kickback than just be never heard of from again.
No, you're right. You're sad. They want that badly when you give them the clap
If
back.
by
They're
the
looking
third,
for the clap
if
back.
by the third time it's like, you know, unless they say something so egregious and so like actual personal,
when they get personal, I
when
really
they
don't
mention
like
Nicole or something
yeah,
about
that's
my family,
no, that's bullshit.
That's where I don't
bullshit.
even give them a
bullshit.
time. But if it's just like you're a clown, you're a fucking loser, whatever, I will clap back a little bit, and then you know sometimes it'll lead to like some funny dialogue. Sometimes they just hate me, and by the third time, that's it. But you know, in life, you should get chances. You don't just go to the jail for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I look at it almost as comments. If it's anything personal, family, or anything, then I will block. Then I don't fuck with it. But if it's like, you know, taking a shot at me, at something like that, then to me, it's just comments. But 2025, Cutsy's Burner is back, apparently.
Wow.
Mikey B.
Wow.
But all right, so we got a really, really good montage. I'm pumped to take a look at this. Shout out to Bone and Ticket, wherever you may be, for setting this thing up. Enjoy, fellas. He got into it with the guy with the mover out on scene.
Bob, I paid $600 for white glove service.
You know what, Joe? What?
That's what they told. They told me. They told me I had the premium moving white glove service. The three guys coming in and they assemble everything. They put it wherever you want. They do everything. It was the premium I couldn't pay.
And what happened? What was the dilemma?
The problem is it wasn't the mover's fault.
Okay.
Is that my building, the fucking elevator went out of order in the morning. Okay. And I tell this guy that there's a staircase they got to go up. And he says, what floor are you on? I said, the 4th floor. They said, Florida state lines require that we don't have to go up more than 3 flights of stairs. I mean, it's an act of God. I can't control that. And so anyway, you know what he said to me? He's like, could you put your fiance on the phone? She's a lot nicer than you are.
Is that
Yeah, so I lost my shit.
Mans, I wanted to do a 10 o'clock reservation. That's unheard of. I'm not going to dinner at 10 o'clock.
Mikey, keep in mind, he showed up, gave us 4 hours of his time,
it's a Heisman Trophy winner, Bob.
Played night golf with us, invites us out to dinner at one of the hottest spots in town, Toca Madera. Bob says he's in, and then on the way home from the golf course, Bob goes all of a sudden, guys, what does everybody want from Benny Hanna? I'm like, well, I guess
Bobby Hanna.
I'm calling.
I don't know if it's necessary to call him, but I think he would say, you know.
I hope he answers. I have a couple questions.
You know what? I don't think he gave.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Maybe he's a little upset.
You keep wearing sweaters like that, you're gonna be in the crossfire, the crosshairs of every major paparazzi outlet out there, Joseph. Because that sweater screams, I'm a yacht owner. That's what it screams to me. I own a yacht. It looks very cozy. How cozy is that sweater?
Oh, it's extreme. It's like wrapping a lamb around your chest. And
you see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Sounds terrible. It sounds awful.
You know how soft a lamb is, Bob?
No.
Have you ever wrapped yourself in lamb before, Bob?
No, clearly not.
Lamb's wool is some of the most
prestigious
wool.
I'm not trying.
Look at this jacket by Bob. It's like Bloomingdale's meets Brokeback Mountain.
That's tough. That's pretty tough.
See how he cracks up.
He cracks himself up. I've never seen somebody laugh the way
Jake Gyllenhaal is asking for his set jacket back from the Brokeback Mountain.
People who are going to say like, oh, he's talking shit on McDonald's employees. My first job ever. And I'll show you the
You worked for McDonald's?
I worked for the King. That was my first job.
I
worked for the King. Sure.
Hold on.
Wait, this makes so much sense, Bob. The King praise
14 years old, first job ever, Burger King, Lyndhurst.
By the way, I would give a king's ransom for a photo of you in a Burger King.
That doesn't exist, unfortunately. I used to concoct some special sandwiches back there. Like I would just create my own shit. I would just make like a chicken tender sandwich with like 6 tenders on it.
Mikey, they should have had you running the
sauces.
specials.
I don't disagree.
You guys said you were going to come here. I came here in January, and these guys have let me home to roost.
I tell you what, that would be one of the better troll jobs in internet history if Bob just decided he wasn't moving to Florida. Like it was just all a ruse to have Joe move his entire life to Florida and
that
Bob
ticket,
never
Perez, Bob, no, none of them are here.
That's better than taking him to the worst golf course. Remember that video that started all this shit? Man. This would be the greatest ruse in the history of the internet.
It would be the best.
In fact, it should be considered at this point. I'm sorry,
Michael,
Joe.
will you stop with this?
I'm sorry, but I'm just saying for content purposes.
I moved across the country.
Yes, that's exactly the point.
Hold on 1 second. Rain is here. I didn't think they were coming today. Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't think I had no idea they were coming.
Sure, yeah.
Hello, how you doing?
Right up.
She's coming. Oh, I didn't know she was coming.
Oh,
No.
no.
But I didn't know she was coming. Could she?
Okay.
Is she coming up?
Oh, she's coming up.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I didn't know she was coming. She didn't text me.
No. Good today?
What's that?
No clean today?
No clean today.
It'd be tough. It'd be tough.
No cleaning today.
This is unbelievable.
Hi, Rena. I didn't know you were coming today.
You sent me a text.
No, but yeah. I didn't know you were coming. Do you think you could come at some point this week?
Yeah, no, but you tell me if I can go today. And then you say, oh, today will be great.
Oh, give it to him, Rena.
I'm sorry, Rena. Today's top 5 is going to be your top 5 favorite teams.
I'm going to mix it up on you gentlemen here. And you know what? It's a patriotic pick, so I'm going to take it. Neither of you are going to have this. The 2016 U.S. women's gymnastics team was as sensational and dominant as you will ever find. I know you guys are going to scoff. They literally won every single medal you could win.
It's not the best team. It's your favorite team.
It's your favorite team.
I mean, Joe, it was spelled out clear as day. It was spelled out clear as day.
Come on. I mean, that's if you love that team so much, then that's fine.
The U.S. women's gymnastics team.
It was best teams. How's all-time top 5 favorite team?
That is so good. We're standing on the couches saying hi to everybody, and Bob had a couple in him, and he just leans over to me, and he's like, Mikey, I gotta tell you something. I'm like, I don't know where this is going at all, and he's like, I got a crowd surf. And I said, no, man, I don't think I don't think that's a good idea.
That's a wild thought.
Bless his soul, he just stepped up right onto the back of that couch and did a face dive. Frontal.
I mean, yeah, he went swan diving in there,
which no one's ever seen.
Some guy was holding him up by the cock.
Last guy who did that was like Kurt Cobain when Nirvana was still touring, going face first into the crowd.
Mikey, you know what was crazy to me is that you had a 9:30 flight and you picked.
It's not a 9:30 flight. It was not a 9:30 flight.
Bob said 9:30.
9 o'clock flight.
9 o'clock.
Okay, 9
Still,
o'clock.
Same thing.
9 a.m. flight. You took a 5:30 a.m. By the way, there's got to be nobody on the road. It had to take you 45 minutes to get to the airport.
Bro, it took an hour and 10 minutes for this guy.
The guy was driving an expedition the size of a fucking Sprinter fan. No,
that's another.
No wonder.
Probably didn't stop for gas on the way home.
Yeah, you should have.
Oh, Bob, it was a luxury.
Was
This
it
is
really?
a pretzel.
What-
This is
what?
another
It was-
pretzeling.
Bob, it was like sheer black, and I looked
This
out.
is-
I just saw a tank out there. It was a fucking behemoth.
Yo, was the guy in a full tux?
He was in a tux.
No, he was in a suit. He was in a
Okay,
suit.
suit, black suit, tux. What's the difference?
You would have thought that Joe Pesci was in the back of this fucking car, man.
Oh,
I
Joe
mean,
Pesci.
that's the most ridiculous thing.
Try Woodrow Wilson, Bob. I'm surprised he didn't have an entourage with some fucking bulletproof cars ahead of him. The limousine riding, jet flying, fucking
That is
Wheeling,
so uncalled
first class
for,
styling,
man.
noodle eating, fucking Michael
Noodle eating.
Welcome back to what is another edition here of the Brilliantly Dumb Show. You got Mikey V coming into the top left shelf there, and
Boys,
Joey D is taking
You're gonna record from the bathroom?
yeah, no, I looked at the layout. I have no chair. I have nothing. I just have a bed. And this is the best lighting and best area for me to film the podcast.
You're gonna sit on the John. You're gonna sit on the
Joe.
John the entire episode. Is what you're gonna do.
I mean, the lighting in here is optimal. The sound, it's like I'm in a little studio in here.
No, Joe, it's not. In fact, the sound couldn't be worse. If
Is
I'm
it better
being
now?
no, if I'm being honest, Joe, it's absolutely. You really want to?
Oh, you know
You know,
why? Wait, hold on. I know why. I know why.
Do you believe this guy, Mikey?
I mean, we've hit rock bottom.
Was there anything at all that pointed towards a big individual
There
or
had to
any
be.
type of fat, chubby,
No.
any?
I put white man running 40-yard dash at NFL Combine, put in the picture that I picked of each of you, and that's what got spit out. Now, I can't control the algorithm of these things. It's far too advanced for me to
He is
compete.
hiding behind the computer screen. And
I don't know, Mikey. To be honest, I watching you. I don't know. I don't know. if
Look at
that's-
him. He can't keep a straight
yeah,
face, Bob.
Because you guys are making me laugh. That's the point of this show, is to make people laugh. You're making me laugh. You're very good at what you do. I'm going to try to type in like skinny when I do one for Joe and see if that'll reverse the AI.
Sure, I would think it would.
You know what?
I think
I've
so,
realized,
too.
Bob, if that's the case, then AI's got it out for me. And I just have to accept that.
Can I ask a question? What's in the box?
What's the
behind you that
glass?
says glass. I'm very curious.
Oh, that's
No, something crazy. Fuck you. It's a
Your
By the way,
your reaction is kind of telling me it may
Stop.
be something crazy.
Stop.
What is
And
it?
spun, Michael.
But I'll
So
tell you
what is
this: it's a mirror. It's a
A
man
big old
cave.
box for a mirror, Joe.
John Gotti's mirror. Those had delivered.
Yeah, the best is how much he laughs at his own jokes.
If you-
I can't stop.
If
You give him the first laugh,
oh,
forget it. It sets on the tidal wave. It's a tidal wave. It's
you know,
so good.
Mikey V, what would you be?
Tight end.
pinch hitters. What I'm tight end.
I knew he was gonna say something.
You would last a fucking half a season. That's tight end.
Well, not now. I mean,
We
my
got a
body's
broken body.
decrepit.
You
Yeah,
got-
it's
You
broken.
got a broken body.
But
I
do
think you'd be a good
if I was-
blocking tight end.
if I was like healed and I was like in the state of like my 26, 25-year-old self, sure. Tight end.
I think you'd be a good blocking tight end.
No, I got hands, dude. I catch the ball. I got soft fucking hands,
Wait,
bro.
you think how many catches do you think? I think we went through this before, but do you think you'd have over or under 2 catches a game?
I would say right around 2. I think it's fair, but red zone, I'd be a nightmare. Nightmare matchup in the red zone. Nightmare matchup.
What a fucking
It's a nightmare
sicko.
matchup, Bob.
Could you go up? Could you go up and catch the high pads?
I'll go up.
Oh, man,
Catch radius is off the charts.
I would say something in the Task Rabbit is terrific. It's a very fun.
Any void that Bob had in his life has now been filled by the app known as TaskRabbits.
You can have. It's my first time using.
I thought that was just a mirror. Wasn't it just a mirror?
Right.
You called TaskRabbit to hang a mirror?
Yeah. Yeah. What?
Come on. Man. I'm not Mr.
you
Home
hang-
Improvement by any means, but like, yeah, hanging a mirror. I mean,
I-
a couple Couple
would call-
drywall anchors, a little level, and you're
I'd
good to
call
go.
a task rabbit to fix a light bulb. You put out that per source, the Bears are drafting Caleb Williams. And
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
in my eyes,
What'd you do? You spilled
This-
coffee all
I
over
spilled
yourself?
coffee all
that's
over the
two
floor.
spills. That's
Oh,
two
I
spills.
spilled. Look
Yeah,
at
but
this.
his
Look
is
at this.
worse.
Look at this.
His is
Look at this.
worse.
It's all over the
Oh,
floor.
look at that rub. Look at that rub.
Is the dog okay? Forget
That's
the rub.
another question.
Did you get some on you, Bubba's? Oh no, fuck! I spilled it all over the carpet. I got
That's two
this
spills.
cleaner. I spilled coffee all over the carpet, Nick.
Yeah, she's not going to be happy about that. She's not
No,
gonna...
you know that rug. You know that rug cost a pretty penny.
Oh, man, that's a good looking cleaner though. That thing's
really
gonna
good looking. He's prepared, not
You
scared.
know what? I
today.
love
Look
it.
at that.
So what you
There's
got
not-
to do is you got to douse it.
Right.
Oh, he really got on that.
It went
rub,
everywhere.
man.
It went everywhere, dude. It
Tell you
went
what.
everywhere.
Tell you what. I blame Panera for that lid. That lid's got to be.
No,
gotta be
I
better.
knocked it. I
It's
knocked it.
gotta be
over.
better.
They're cutting corners on the lids
They
because
could
they save it to the
be.
strip club.
They
That's what
could
it is.
be.
Now I'm concerned for the dog. Now, did the dog get hit with coffee?
It looks like it.
Is that spray safe for the dog? Because the dog
Check-
likes to
check-
lay there.
No, the
Check the
dog
dog.
is safe.
Check the
No,
dog,
hold-
Joe.
hold
Let's
on, hold
just
on.
check the dog.
Dog's
No,
fine.
That
That's
it looks
a
like
cute
Joe.
dog.
That
Yeah.
dog looks like Joe.
Joe is a Bowser. That's
Joe's
confirmed.
about.
Looks exactly like his dog.
That's amazing.
That is. I mean, that
That
is. It's
is
unreal.
really.
Apparently, that I had
The patty
taken a
wagon.
mug shot that I don't even
Oh,
remember.
my.
I
Bob. What name the price that would?
I don't
But in a
think.
realistic way, okay. Let's start here.
Okay.
How much Bob would pay for the mug shot?
Oh.
Let's start here. $1,000.
Yes, for
Oh,
sure.
$2,000.
You're gonna have to go higher.
He's paying 10
$5,000.
grand.
Yes.
It's 10 grand at least.
$10,000.
Yes.
$15,000.
Yes.
$25,000.
No.
Now we're getting into that territory.
Okay.
But yes. And I think it hangs there. I think it stops right there.
It's actually a write-off, Bob, if it's going towards content
If
purposes.
even better, if
I could just picture Bob's CPA at the end of the tax year going, and I have here a $26,000 write-off for a mug shot. A mug?
For me, when I think candy, I just can't think of a world where this doesn't go first on essentially everyone's list. So with the one slot, I'm taking Reese's Pieces at 1, and I just don't think it's even. I really don't even think it's close.
I got a quick question. If Joe goes Reese's Pieces, Mikey can't turn around and say Reese's peanut butter cups.
I sure can. That's a
Well, that's
totally
a- no,
different.
no,
that's a
no, that's-
totally different animal.
Oh, this
No, no,
is
but that's- no,
really
that's- no,
interesting.
that's a totally
No,
different.
No.
This
I'm not
is
going. I'm not going the pieces. I'm going the Reese's piece, like the peanut butter cups. That's what I'm going with.
That wasn't what you said. You said
Reese's, it's
Oh,
called
this is-
Reese's Pieces. That's
no, it's
what-
not. It's two
The
different
other-
things.
No, the
completely.
little ones.
no.
The little ones are called the
Oh, no.
pieces. The little ones are called the pieces.
Are we on fucking planet Earth right now?
Oh no.
No, we're voting on that.
This
That's
is-
a vote.
No,
gonna be a
listen,
problem.
no. I'm going with Reese's. There's no other altercation. You pick Reese's. It's just the buttercups. You're not going with all the fucking the bars.
No,
and stuff
Reese's
like that.
Pieces is a candy. Reese's
That's
Pieces
what I'm
is the
going
little.
with. I'm going with the buttercups.
Oh boy.
That's what I'm going with.
Not-
I'm going with the big ones, not the pieces. It's Reese's Pieces or the small little ones.
What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? You took Reese's Pieces. That's a candy. The other
The
one is
brand
Reese's peanut
the
butter
brand is
cups.
called Reese's Pieces. The brand is called Reese's Pieces. That's the brand. My last year of homeschooling was grade 9. I was doing curriculum that the next year when I went to high school, it was advanced curriculum. So that in grade 10, it was stuff I'd already covered.
They were blown away by your progress then.
Well, what I did, I started writing tests or I started writing papers for other students and like charging money for people to write essays because I had already done all my schoolwork. I knew all the answers.
The Cutsy guarantee was that.
Cutsy guarantee, it was-
I'll
I was-
write you an essay. And
My
it's
guarantee
guaranteed you
was
better.
If it was less than a B, you got it for free. There is something about being a man and going out and hunting or fishing and then making and preparing that meal for yourself after that.
Let me ask you something.
Some kind of
When-
self-reward.
Yeah, hold on here. Hold on.
Our
When-
brains went right down the same path.
When was the last time that you went fishing, brought the fish
Wait,
back?
hunting. I want to hear hunting.
Yeah,
Hunting.
tell me about that.
I haven't had
Joey,
many.
then.
No, I'm saying I haven't had many experiences in my life, and you stole one from me, Bob, because you didn't want to do the
That's
fucking lobster.
crazy, bro.
My fulfillment to feel as a man to
That's
go and hunt
crazy.
and gather
That's
and then
crazy.
prepare a meal with that item. That's
Bob,
something that you don't get every day.
you have, according to him, stunted his development as a man.
By the way, boys, I'm getting a haircut soon.
No, I think that's a big mistake. It's random.
What do we mean by a haircut?
I'm gonna show you something like that. What do you think of that?
Wait, go to the other guy. Go to the other guy. The
What
other
do you think
one,
of that,
yeah.
Bob?
The other one. Go to the other one. That's the one right there. Who is that guy, bro?
I don't know. They sent me this. They said this is the style.
What do you
Who
mean?
sent it?
Who
Who
sent
sent
you
it?
this?
The barber. So like something. Just imagine my face there.
You're wait, Joe. You're having like a consultation with the barber
Yeah.
before
Yeah,
you
yeah,
go.
yeah.
Bob, when you have hair like that, these are
I
the
guess
things that
so.
go
Yeah,
on.
yeah. I guess
wouldn't
so.
know.
Bob,
I
you
wouldn't
can't
know.
just go to the normal barber. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. This is the first time I've ever had long hair,
No,
and I
but
got
Joe, I can.
this guy. By the way, he's got like 500,000 followers on
Joe,
Instagram.
not everybody
There he
needs
goes.
to be a
So he's connecting
There he
me
goes.
with
There
the
he goes.
2018 Canadian Barber of the Year when I go to Canada. The guy did something with the guy
Bro,
did something
this-
with GQ, man.
Bro,
Did something
this
with
went
GQ.
from,
Hold on.
guys, this went from fellas, I'm getting a haircut, to getting connected with a guy with 500,000 Instagram followers
Yeah.
who's the 2018 Canadian Barber of the Year.
Let's give it up for Joey D. Had an early wake up this morning.
Oh, good. Congratulations, Joe. We're so proud of you for waking up early. Come on.
This guy's got some balls.
Joe, wait till
He
you
really-
pop
he
out.
really
Wait till Nicole pops out those first couple kids. You're gonna be waking up at fucking 4:30 in the morning, dog. Oh yeah.
He
Oh
didn't
yeah.
deserve
Get
this.
ready. This
Joey
is actually
D did-
good. Early pods are good for Joey D. This is early fatherly training for you, Joe. You're gonna get accustomed to it.
You're out of your fucking mind, dude.
I'm fired up. I'm ready to rock and roll, baby. Turbo shot, Joseph.
We-
Turbo shot.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And he is go. He is off to the races. He's going
There's
right
two,
into the
Bob.
sauce.
There's
There's two.
4.
Oh my god.
There is 6 down the old.
He's coming
gullet
in
there.
really whoa, he's okay. He's okay. It's
That is
amazing, though.
20, folks.
You-
20 and a minute and 15 seconds.
You're doing really
Right now.
good, Mikey B.
Oh,
You're doing
he's
really
crushing it.
well. Keep it up, Mikey. I'm really proud of you, Mikey.
Come on, Michael.
Keep
He's
it
at
up, baby.
24. He's past the halfway mark. A minute 53 and 26 nuggets.
That
Keep going,
pace.
Mikey. You got a great pace going.
You
That's
really do.
30.
Oh,
That is 30.
Oh my!
Oh, he is really moving, dude. There's that Poland Springs. That's the lubrication right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind this is a father of 2 out here doing it today on his daughter's birthday. This guy's
Wow.
nuggets.
Hold on, 48. He's down to 2.
Oh,
2 left. 2 left.
you got
think
18
you
seconds,
fucking house-
Mikey. 18 seconds, Mikey.
Oh, okay. He's got it swallowed, Bob. He's got 10 seconds to swallow. Oh my God.
It really is. I'm telling you, man. Oh,
Whoa.
gentlemen.
Whoa.
Give it up for Mikey V right there, man.
526, Bobo.
Clap it up for Mikey V, man. You know. See, I'm telling you right now, man. There's no way in hell. There's just no way in hell that you're going to be playing PGA 2K during the podcast.
I gotta practice, Bob. I gotta practice.
There's got to be, Mikey.
It's better. You got to make time for practice, and now is not the
you
time.
do.
Well,
No,
Mikey
really
was
do.
late, so I had some time to practice.
Oh, I know. I said I was going to be a couple minutes late.
There he is. There he is.
I was set up, ready to go. I had to do something. To
I know.
occupy my time.
You're always right there on time. You're always ready to go all the time. I know. Ready to
Today-
rock, baby. Ready to
Is
rock.
that a Seahawks jersey you're wearing?
Yo, if that's a Brian Bosworth jersey, that's the biggest hardo move. Yo, that is the biggest hardo move.
The
Like,
Boz. The Boz.
Welcome back to what is another edition here of the Brilliantly Dumb Show. You've got what's wrong, Michael?
What's wrong is Joe saying I'm getting coffee beans out of Colombia when you guys don't know how to tell time. You guys don't know how to tell time, but I'm getting coffee beans out of Colombia.
Morning, Michael.
This guy's got a fucking wedge of cheese on his head like a fucking moron, and I got to deal with fucking coffee beans out of Colombia. Yeah, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning,
Oh,
Joe.
that cup of coffee's got to taste real good.
Tastes pretty good. Pretty good.
Guy roasted it himself.
Hey, Don, quick question for you. You're on the Brilliantly Dumb Show.
What's going on?
When you did the boxing match against Nadu, did you think you were going to gas out that fast?
Oh yeah. Vape in the hotel room before the fight.
Nothing better than a little pre-fight vape.
So you knew you were going to gas out that fast?
Well, yeah. Well, even during the training, I couldn't even get past the 60 seconds because. But I got good news, Bob. I'm vape free. 2 months now almost.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Tell him I'm very proud of him.
I know you can't hear the boys right now, but they're clapping for you. Don, that's amazing because at the rate you were ripping that thing, I wasn't sure if you were going to be able
He's
to
got to
quit
help
it.
the tick now. He's got to help
Yeah,
the
well, I
tick.
went to the doctor and there was a chance that I had popcorn lung.
What's popcorn lung?
So pretty much that's the next step into emphysema after that.
Oh my God.
So you just stop cold turkey?
Cold turkey. Well, yeah, I'm on the
gum?
Yeah.
The what?
The dip, chewing tobacco.
Well, geez, Don.
Goodbye,
Wait,
emphysema.
wait.
Hello, gingivitis.
Like you say, goodbye, emphysema. Hello, gingivitis. Don, that might be worse for you.
Hey, listen, it could be, but now my gums have been good for the last 30 years. So now I got another probably 30 with it.
I live in Florida. You should see, like, our apartment is nestled amongst a gorgeous backdrop of like trees and nature, and it's gorgeous. Like, so it's not like we're going back to some eyesore.
Bob,
So-
Joe described that Florida apartment like he was Bill Walton. That was like a Bill Walton. The floric background and the backdrop and the idyllic hills and mountains.
Holy
And
fuck.
unbelievable. It was like a Bill
Yo.
Walton description
That
of his home.
is
It's unbelievable.
so. Whoa.
You like that? You like
that
the
was,
Bill Walton?
That's
Wow,
unbelievable.
Michael.
May he rest in peace, Bob.
One more.
Let me tell you about my Florida apartment nestled in the hills of the Great Everglades with the stoic alligators chomping from the bay. Just a beautiful sight in the background.
The thing with Joey D is you can go at it with Cutsy, like you can really butt heads and get into it with Cutsy. He has an ability to move on faster than anybody I've ever
Yeah,
seen.
you keep it moving.
It's very
I got
quick.
ADD. It's part of the problem.
You have ADD, Joe?
Oh yeah. In college, I went and I got Ritalin. You ever take that stuff?
Yeah. Oh, it's like
Yeah,
Adderall.
Oh man, when
yeah.
I was on Ritalin, I could write the fucking I could rewrite the fucking manuscripts for I was so dialed in, Michael. It was unbelievable. I could write the Summa Theologica when I was on Ritalin. It was unbelievable.
Did they have you?
Me on Ritalin, I was the better man, dude.
No, I don't think you were.
Me
Joe.
on Ritalin, I was a better man, dude.
Bro, I could sit
Bar,
down
that's
and
a
write
bar,
I'm gonna
dog.
tweet that.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Oh, it's a tweet, Mr.
Oh, the
Nelson.
Ritalin. I'm gonna give a little shout out, a little special shout out
Tell
to a
him.
side dish order that Joe made last night. It doesn't get enough love, and it's very underrated, and you don't see it everywhere. Creamed corn.
If you give me a creamed vegetable, I'm taking the corn every time if it's at my disposal. It's an easy play, and what I like about it is you have the creamy texture, but then the niblets have a bite to them. So the spinach, Mikey, if you do the cream with the spinach texture, it's kind of just mushy. If you do the niblet with the creamed aspect, you get a little bite texture with the creaminess of the corn. If you fail to try to innovate and advance and develop and move towards something better, you will always just settle for just mediocrity and just always stay the same. So even though we have something good going on, we have to continue to look to the future of the Brilliantly Dumb Show and continue to be pioneers in this space, Michael. As you laugh,
I know it's just very hard to
It's
listen
the
to you with that
costume.
costume on,
The
dog.
costume.
It's just so hard. I
I'm
love
making
you.
a very
No,
insightful.
you are,
You
Nate.
did.
You really did.
You did.
You really did.
You did.
I knew once I saw him in that costume, anytime he tried to say anything, Vancouver Canucks win the Stanley Cup this year.
Oh, Bob, don't say
This
that.
their year.
That's not
Did a cameo for one of their players.
Did you
and
really?
yeah, I
Oh
think this
my
is the
God.
I'm bought in on these
That's so
Canucks.
Oh, by the way,
Bro.
do you know how just upsetting it is that I don't have a single player on my home team that I have a connection with? I haven't even broken into the barrier of the Canucks organization. And quite frankly, I think that I could be of assistance.
In what way?
In
Just,
what
just
way?
motivating the players, like Bob, you have a good dialogue with Volpe and the guys. You get them jacked up before they go out and play. I think that makes a big difference, Bob. Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Bro. Wait.
He believes that.
You're telling
by
me,
the way.
Michael,
He
you're
believes
telling me that if
You
didn't
think
have-
that Bob was motivating the New York Yankees?
All
to
I
do
know
Well, maybe it
is that-
was.
hey, let me tell you something.
I
Bob
tell you
had a
what,
great
Bob,
chat
if
with
the New
Volpe.
York Yankees need you to get them motivated, and this is no disrespect to you whatsoever. It's no disrespect to you whatsoever. If the New York Yankees need anyone to get fucking motivated other than themselves as professional athletes and their manager and the guys in that locker room, that may be the reason that we almost got swept in the World Series. And for Joe to say that the Canucks could probably use his assistance is one of the wilder statements that we've heard over the last past couple months on this show.
Mikey, what's with the new headphones?
Oh, Joe, I'm on the road, so I just grabbed what I could grab. So you can, shake your head, do whatever the fuck it is you want to do.
Whoa!
Just,
What the hell is with the
snide fucking
hostility?
looks that you always love to give every
This
comment
guy.
you have? You got a little fucking snide look behind it. So
Somebody
you can
get
just
this man a
fire away,
coffee,
Joe.
man.
Go ahead, full bore. Go ahead. Go.
Get this
Go.
man a coffee. He woke up on the wrong side of the bed today.
Just got it, by the way.
Well, yeah, you need to start drinking because you're a little on edge.
I'm not.
I
on
just
edge, Joe,
asked-
but
I
you're-
asked
you're-
a
You're very
question.
predictable. You're like the weather. You're like the weather.
Some would say
threw
that's a good
something in
thing.
the bag to try and have for the pod, and you're just it's just.
I asked a
predictable
question.
scenario. I'm gonna go crumb cake. Give me a crumb cake. I like that. Don't like crumb cake. People don't like crumb cake. You guys are so stupid.
And the drought continues.
You guys are so stupid, man. You really are. You
Talk
guys
about a
take good
torpedo
long-
pick.
Take a good long look in the mirror, both of you. You guys are both really fucking stupid. I got news for you. Really, really are.
Yo,
really are.
dude, did you have crumb
The
cake?
old crumb cake.
Crumb cake's delicious, bro. I don't know
I'm
what
sure it is.
you're talking about.
I don't know about a top 5 dessert, but it is delicious.
Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to all.
Would you agree with that, Peter? That's a nice sweater.
What is he eating?
His crumb cake. He is crumb cake. Let me tell you.
I've never seen somebody gloat over winning a top 5.
You know what, Joe? Shut the
Once-
fuck up, Joe.
The first
Shut
one
the
in
fuck
4
up.
months.
Joe, shut up. Shut up. I didn't gloat at all. You fucking stood there, you scoffed, and you got fucking buried by everybody for the crumb cake
You
take.
won
Let it go.
one
Just
top
let it
5
go,
in 4
Joe.
months,
Let it
and
go.
it's
I
been
didn't gloat over
plastered
shit.
all
Crumb cake
over
on top.
social
Crumb
media.
cake on top, dog. Crumb
Bro,
cake on
this
top.
is why I even though I love Mikey so much,
Uh-huh.
I hope
Uh-huh.
the Bears suck for the rest of your life.
Bro, I've been
Because
used to that for 38 years.
if
cuz
there is
ain't
ever a
nothing new
year where
there.
the Bears are good, he will be
Mhm.
so insufferable, Bob.
Oh,
it
yeah.
will be impossible to live
Yeah.
with.
I get it's a me problem, and that's why I'm doing this, and I'm
Okay.
sticking to it.
Okay.
I'm just so sick and tired of hearing people talk about The Sopranos and me not being on board. Numerous amount of people obviously say it's
Greatest
the
show
greatest
of all time.
Correct.
It's
So
unbelievable.
I understand it's a me problem. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking power through. Some people say you just got to get by the first season.
Yes.
I have been locked in. I'm on
And?
episode. They're at college now.
Oh, great episode.
Oh yeah.
Great episode.
Did he kill the snitch? The old
What
rat?
the fuck,
Joe,
man?
what
It's
the
just
f-
unbelievable,
What is
dude.
wrong
He said he's on the college episode. That's
But that
past
means he's on it. It doesn't mean
I
he's
didn't
finished
finish
with it.
the episode. I'm on the episode.
Oh man.
I'm
oh,
sorry, I
man.
misunderstood. I misunderstood. It's a great episode.
Bro,
I-
this guy.
Mike, why don't you tell the folks about the Only Subs meetup?
Only Subs meetup January 11th. NFL Wild Card Saturday, 2 games. Listen, gonna be a lot of fun. Live DJs, live music.
Live
Joe's
DJs.
shaking his head. Don't know why, but you know everything's a big joke to Joe. So we'll just say that. Listen, it's
Guys
gonna be
make
a
it
fun
sound
time.
like Tiesto's headlining for the thing.
Oh man.
Yo, you're just such a cocksucker sometimes. Do you realize how big of a jerk off you are sometimes? And
Can't you take a joke?
just
It's funny.
fly- you just fly through
perched
the
up
world.
like
Right. No, I mean he asked me a question. I wasn't even ready for it. I didn't
you
know
were
he was
like
gonna
he
do
went from
that.
like this, Bob, to all of a sudden he's like, let me tell you about the Only Subs meetup. We got DJs coming in.
I could hit it because I could hit balls off the fly, dude. That's what I can do. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like you
my
could come at me
God.
with high heat and I could put it out of the park. That's what I can do.
You
Well,
are-
this-
You know what I'm saying?
Because Mikey, I hate to you is belt high, baby.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. That's exactly
Fellas, it's been a wonderful, wonderful year. Looking forward to another one again. I really think we caught our stride this year on the Beardown Show. It has been a blast. We'll be doing this in 2075. We love you. We appreciate you.
God willing.
Happy New Year, folks.
That could
Happy
be
New Year, everybody. God bless.